What's up everyone? Shane here with ROA Off-Road. Welcome to another Thursday Campfire Rant. If you like these, follow us. You can go to look at the playlist. We have tons and tons of these already out, and we cover everything from expectations, why you should or shouldn't live in an RV, to quality and everything and beyond. We're also doing every first Thursday, we're gonna have a live community campfire rant where people can join and make comments. But today I actually wanted to talk about some expectations to have with getting your camper or RV serviced. There's a lot of people that are pretty handy and they just do everything themselves. And there's other people that are not so handy and they want to take it in to get it serviced. In an ideal world, everybody could service their own stuff, but that's not very practical. So I want to kind of set some expectations, because we had somebody just buy a camper from us recently and there was an issue right off the bat and we tried to get it fixed. We stayed late. We came in the next day and we're working on it and we ended up getting it fixed, or we thought we did. And they got halfway home, they were out of state and they had some issues. It was Saturday and we said, you know what, just head home. We'll try to find somebody in your area and get it fixed there, right? That's the best thing we can do instead of you coming back and waiting all weekend. And so everything was good. Monday, we were looking for some shops to try to get them serviced and get it all squared away and fixed up. They were very frustrated, and rightfully so. You buy something brand new, you expect it to not have any issues. At least that's what you expect, which I think is an unrealistic expectation to have with campers, unfortunately. And this is the reason why, is because they're not cars. And a lot of people want to think they got wheels, so they're cars. But they're not cars. They're more like houses. When you look at it from the perspective of a house, when something's not working perfectly in your house, how long does it take to get fixed? I mean, unless your uncle or brother's uncle's cousins is like a tech handy guy and he lives across the street, he might come over and fix it the next day. But usually that's not the case. Usually you try to fix it yourself, or if you're not handy, you hopefully know somebody or have a handyman. Sometimes you have to wait a couple days, couple weeks. Sometimes you wait months to get certain things fixed. And that's pretty acceptable in the world of like home ownership, right? When you own a house, you don't expect things to get fixed the same way your car would. Your car's damaged where it can't drive. You can take it into the shop and sometimes get it fixed the same day. Depends on what's wrong with the car. Sometimes it can actually take weeks depending on parts, right? I recently had an issue with my Ram and it took like 4 months to get fixed, which was unfortunate. It was just a weird part that they didn't have. But the people that were having the issue, they were getting really frustrated, and we were very engaged in fixing the issue same day. But sometimes things can take days, weeks. In the RV industry, sometimes things take months. And I don't think that's acceptable. I don't think it should take months, but it's very common for people to wait months to get one thing fixed. And I just want people to realize that when you buy a camper from a dealership and you take that home and there's an issue, the normal protocol is you call them up and they don't even support you over the phone. You call them up and they say, when would you like to schedule an appointment to bring your trailer in and drop it off? There's not this, we're gonna find somebody and try to help you. Even if you're out of state, a lot of times it's like, no, you gotta take it back to the dealership that you bought it, or find a local dealer that works on it in your area, and you call up, you set up an appointment, you wait a week or two, you get it in, you wait another week or two or a month or two to get it fixed and resolved. It's a headache. And that's one of the reasons why the RV industry has such a bad reputation. That's something that we're trying to change by offering the support where we try to figure things out over the phone and find local people to get things fixed faster. And we sometimes don't even find RV dealerships. Sometimes we find car shops, alignment brake shops that will fix things. Some of the components are the same. And so we try to get really creative to find ways to fix things faster. But we are still a little bit beholden to the manufacturer. As a dealer, we can't just say, yeah, take it wherever you want and it will get fixed. We have to go to the manufacturer and they have to approve those fixes. And sometimes the manufacturers, they don't approve them next day. Sometimes they take days or weeks. And some manufacturers take a lot longer than weeks, which is ridiculous and absurd. And that's one of the things that ROA is always trying to do. We try to vet the manufacturers and find good manufacturers and ones that are responsive and stand behind their products and will get things fixed faster. But there is a process. One of the things that I just like to tell people, listen, this is really important. we want the campers to be perfect. We don't manufacture the campers. We don't build them. We sell them, and we want them to be perfect. That's the reason why we have dropped manufacturers in the past, because their quality got so out of hand or their warranty wasn't good, and we said, you know what, we're not going to deal with poor quality and poor service. We all make mistakes, we all fail, we all screw up, and we try harder to do better in the future. But we'll drop a manufacturer if they're not going to be standing behind their warranty, if they're not willing to improve their quality over time. Like, we always want to see improvements happening. But at the end of the day, we want the trailer to be perfect for you. Some people call and they're like mad at us. Listen, we want your trailer to work. The manufacturer, we didn't make the trailer. They made the trailer, and there's an issue with the trailer. And so we're trying to get the manufacturer to fix it for you, and we want it to work for you. The same as much as you want it to work for you. So yelling at us because your trailer doesn't work is kind of like yelling at your wife because the trailer doesn't work. It's silly, because you and your wife both want it to work. So do we. We're a partner with you. And so I always like to say, listen, it's you and I versus the problem. Whatever's wrong with the trailer, it's us versus it. Don't get mad at us. Let's get mad together at the trailer. That's what today's Campfire Rant is about, is that you should remember that we're on the same side and we want it to get fixed just as much as you want it to get fixed. And here at ROA, we have a community of roamers and adventurers and people that we go on rallies and we go on adventures. And if we didn't want your trailer to work, I don't think we would do those things, because we would be transacting and saying go away and never come back. And that's how a lot of dealerships do work. They're kind of like, buy it and leave. But we're like, no, buy it and let's hang out again in the future. So be kind, be patient, and understanding that we're on the same side. And so when we do meet up at a rally or an adventure around a campfire, we can laugh and enjoy each other's company. Because if you get nasty and you treat us bad, especially our tech guys who are trying to help and offer a free service that nobody else does, it won't be comfortable to be around a campfire with you. Anyway, there you go. Campfire Rant is be nice and realize that we're all on the same team in the end, and hopefully we can go on an adventure someday in the future and have a great experience. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, first Thursday of every month are the live community Campfire Rants, and go check out the playlist to see other Campfire Rants. And thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day. Night, actually.